Well, it seems that the U.S. has put the Afghan peace process in its external affairs policy. Despite the situation in the United States, as we have been witnessing a new administration there, but still the development of keeping U.S. Special Envoy for Afghanistan's peace, Zalmay Khalilzad, in his post means that there is a development, or the U.S. wants to continue to adhere whatever they have started with. So this peace deal is important because, as the U.S. said, it needs to be reviewed, and the review means that the level of violence will be evaluated. How many prisoners have the Afghan government released from the Taliban, and what has the Taliban did in back for this peace deal, or what is the agenda like, or how is the process is going. But what we heard from the Afghan National Security Advisor, that he spoke to his U.S. counterpart, reaffirming the commitments of the U.S. and Afghanistan to continue as a partnership and have the U.S. support for the Afghan peace deal. And also the stay of Khalilzad, Zalmay Khalilzad, is very important in Afghanistan's deal, because he has been engineering this, let's say, negotiations since a couple of years, and he has been in this deal since a very long time. And there have been some, however, developments, but also the level of violence on the ground has not decreased based on whatever they agreed upon.
Well, let's talk about this with our correspondent in Washington, Kate Fisher, who joins us live now. So, Kate, the war in Afghanistan dragging on for 2 decades now. What is Biden's strategy?
Well, Joe Biden's top security advisor spoke with his Afghan counterparts over the telephone and said that, he wanted, the Biden administration wants to ensure that the Taliban are living up to their commitments under this deal. So they want to review the deal that the Trump administration made with them and check that they are indeed keeping their side of the bargain. There have been a wave of targeted assassinations in the country recently, and the Biden administration is concerned about that, and they want their own people to kind of do a survey and assessment of how things are going. They've said that they want a robust and regional diplomatic effort in Afghanistan, so they want to include local nations as well, local other states surrounding Afghanistan in this effort to try to curb the Taliban there. The aim, of course, is a permanent ceasefire in the country. Now, Antony Blinken, who is Joe Biden's top pick for Secretary of State, he's not yet been confirmed by the US Senate, but in his confirmation hearings on Capitol Hill, he has said that he does want to see an end to what is known as a so-called forever war in Afghanistan, yet he still wants the US to retain the capacity to keep any potential terrorism in check, which is, of course, the reason that the United States ever went to Afghanistan in the first place after the attacks of 9/11.
And so, Kate, let's also talk about what's happening in Washington.